Hi, this is Blanca. Last night, in the middle of the night, my husband heard a noise and he got up. I didn't hear it, I was sound asleep. He got up and he checked the whole house to see what the noise was. He couldn't figure out what it was. He went back to bed. This morning, I got up and I found my Phalaenopsis. That one right there had fallen over. I keep her under this table here on that saucer, and she had fallen over and she was all over the floor, and it was a big mess. I don't know, she just wasn't sitting on there properly because the saucer, if you can see, has a little trim inside, a little edge, and I guess she was unbalanced and fell. But it's a good thing she fell because I had repotted this one about, oh, I would say almost 2 weeks ago, or maybe three. And when I found her this morning, I saw almost all her roots were all brown and dead. And I thought, oh no, and I said, I'm going to have to repot her or do something to save her because her roots are dying off. Here is her tag. She's never bloomed for me. I bought her and she was about the same size, huge Phalaenopsis, and I bought three of them this size for like about $5 at a nursery, and I was hoping when I bought her, her roots were excellent. I don't know what happened after I repotted her, but I'm gonna give her a better chance and cut off some of those dead brown roots. Well, in the meantime, let's go see what I've got blooming. I've got three in the pergola that are blooming, just starting to bloom. And this is a Dendrobium Fire Wings, I think it's called. Isn't that beautiful? And they bloom for weeks, and they can bloom any time of the year. And my catasetum is going into dormancy here. The flowers are gone, the leaves are turning yellow, and my other catasetum here, second spike, blooming. Alright, let's go see what I have in the pergola. Oh yes, and before we get there, today's a gloomy day. The skies are gray. Yay! We are going to get rain. We haven't had rain in 6-7 weeks, and I am waiting for it. In the meantime, look at this. My husband's favorite ivy plant. It's not an ivy. It just grows wild. But I just wanted to show you. Look at this. She's right over here, all the way around my Christmas palms. She circles my Christmas palms and she blooms, or not blooms, and she's got, look at this. They're all over the place. Oh, he's just going to love it. But what I wanted to show you is that she is already producing little buds. She's got a bunch of them inside there too, so she's going to be blooming all those pretty red color flowers. In fact, it's already gone, but she had a bloom last week already. Oh yes, and the Christmas palms. Look at the berries. They're nice and red. Just in time for the holidays. Okay, it's an overcast day, so I don't know if these are going to show up or not. Look at that. It's a little bit breezy too. Let's see if I can get in a little closer down here. Very pretty blooms. Her roots are crazy. Look at that. No, it's not a Vanda. Let's see if I can get her name tag out of here. Oh, I remember. Oncidium olivipalmer. And she's bloomed a couple times already this year. Also, one that hasn't bloomed in a couple of years is this one here, and she's blooming. And she smells so sweet. Let's get out of the way so we can show the blooms. Come on. There we go. Let's see if we can focus on them. They're so pretty. Very pretty, sweet perfume smell. Let's see if I can back up. God, her tag is so worn out. I gotta make a new tag. It's Bartley something. But I love the blooms. And then there is one more that's just starting to bloom right here. And she is, I believe, a ground orchid. She's potted in sphagnum moss. And let me see if I can get her tag out of here. Yeah, that's an easy one. No, I am not going to pronounce it. Okay. And, oh, let's see if our friend is back. I think so. It takes off and comes back, and I'm a little bit scared. In my Oncidium up here, I think I see an eye. Oh, that looks like an eyeball. Let's bring it down. He or she comes and goes all the time. In fact, I think for a while it was living in here because see that big hollow spot in there? It dug everything out. All the media. Okay, very carefully we are going to, or I am going to bring it down, and hopefully it will not attempt to jump on me. There it is. Happy and content. And honestly, I don't mind if it keeps eating the bugs and the mosquitoes around here. It can stay there. I won't mind. But don't dig my pots out, please. Ugly is all I can say. And for anyone that is about to make a joke about kissing the frog to get a prince, I already found my prince, so no, I will not be kissing this frog. Alright, let me put it back up there so it won't attempt to jump out on me. Okay. Alright, let's go back to repotting. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is dump her out. Right after I remove her tag, because I tend to lose these. Put it over here to the side somewhere. And holy cow, look at that. Wow, her roots are all dead. Oops, I can't put this thing down. Okay, stay down there. Oh, wow. Not a good sign at all. Look at that. Mushy. Every single one. Wet and mushy. Alright, let me clean her up. See if we can give her a new chance. You know, the media is not old. I was going to reuse it, but I don't think I will, because let me see if I can show you if I zoom in. Do you see that? Right about right there walking around. That's not the only one. There's more of these walking around. So I think I'm getting rid of this old media and just give her some new media. There she is. I cleaned her up as much as I could. Those are the old roots. They were all really soggy and just really soft, wet and soft. And these were pretty firm, so I kept them on. But I noticed after I rinsed her good and cut those roots off, I still saw some little pests walking around. I don't know what they are. So she's getting a little bit of spray with insecticidal soap. And then I'm going to pot her back in the same pot. I cleaned the pot out real nice. And I lined it with some not sphagnum moss, with some packing peanuts. And because it doesn't need, I usually line them up with lava rock, but it doesn't need it. This is a nice heavy pot. It's one from IKEA, and my husband drilled a hole underneath it. So I'm going to use some bark, this New Zealand orchid bark, Orchids, and I'm going to mix it in with some perlite and charcoal. And I'll be back after I spray her and pot her up. Okay, she's all done. And what I did, I topped it off with a little bit of moist, I squeezed all the water out of it, sphagnum moss, to see if she would put out some new roots. And I'll keep a close eye on her there to see if she'll put out roots. And like I said, I sprayed her with soap, so I hope that that would have eliminated all the little bugs that were in there. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching.